What's up, everyone? If you didn't tune in to our last video, we covered some key points on tight ends, strategizing for the upcoming fantasy season, releasing our top 15 rankings. Mike, Jeremy, and myself. I want to take a closer look right now at our hometown guy, Logan Thomas. Tied for a tight end 3 last year, came out of nowhere, tied with Robert Tonyan in points. I want to go through a few reasons why it's still a great idea to draft Thomas this year. Top 5 tight ends might be a tall task, only assuming if Kittle's healthy all year. You got to assume that Kelsey, Waller, and Kittle are going to be putting up fantastic numbers week to week. And then you got one of the more hyped up guys coming out of college in Kyle Pitts. Cracking the top 5 could be difficult, but let's dive into what Logan Thomas has to offer. 110 targets a year ago, third behind only Kelsey and Waller. Then you had Evan Ingram and Hawkinson right behind him, and then it starts to dip from there at the position. So needless to say, a great year last year. And everyone wants to say 110 targets is not achievable for Thomas this year, and I don't really understand why. Why is that not achievable? Like, if he's producing and getting good matchups, why target him less? So there's that argument, right? And everyone wants to say that Washington's offense has gotten a lot better this offseason with some of the people that they've brought in, mentioning Curtis Samuel coming in, right? No offense to Samuel. I love that signing, but it's not like he's Julio Jones or somebody coming in to take like wide receiver 1, targets. I can't wait to see what Diami Brown has to offer, but he's also not some like 100 target stud to look out for. So that argument of there being more mouths to feed, I'm not buying it. This passing game will still revolve around McLaurin and Logan Thomas. Another factor, Ryan Fitzpatrick. He is better than Dwayne Haskins and Alex Smith. Honestly, probably Heineke is better for fantasy points in this offense, at least. And Logan Thomas caught 670 yards, was kind of low considering the 110 targets. And, even if the targets fall to 90, you have to assume the yards per catch will, get better because it won't be Alex Smith throwing the ball 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And on that same note, the touchdowns, 6 touchdowns a year ago. I think you have to take the over going into this year. So if he catches 7, 8 touchdowns, plus there's always a chance of kind of a trick play, right? He's a former quarterback, might mix in there 1 or 2 touchdowns as a quarterback. Who knows? But think of a stat line of 80 catches, 800 yards, say 7 touchdowns. That's 202 PPR points. Yes, I just did the math in my head. No, just kidding. I did that earlier. Which last year would have landed him as, boom, tight end number 3. You catch my drift? So apart from him reportedly having a sick training camp thus far, the guy's coming into his own at the position. Do not sleep on Logan Thomas. He's being drafted as tight end 9 right now, ADP 85. So that's, we're on 8th round. Don't let that fool you. Thomas is the real deal. And if he falls in your lap, know you'll have a beast at tight end. Guys, if you dig it, make sure you take a second to like and subscribe. There's more content coming out soon. Hopefully, we're all prepared for a sick fantasy year in 2021.